This may be like my 5th attempt at making this video because everything seems to be going wrong. Either I accidentally delete it, or I say something and like I say that I said something wrong. Like I don't know. Lately I've been saying like switching words and stuff. Like, for example, yesterday I said, "Oh, I'm gonna start on Spravato." That's not at all what I meant. I'm starting on Strattera. So I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I think Spravato is ketamine. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going to be starting on Strattera to see if I do have ADHD, because it's suspected, but they're not sure, so it's kind of a test. And I may have even said this yesterday, I don't know, but that's really why I'm starting it, because I should be starting ECT in about a month, and we don't want to have to go that route if I can avoid it, obviously. So if it turns out a lot of this stems from some untreated ADHD, and then it was just about getting the right medication, that would kind of be awesome. So I don't know. I'm not trying to latch on to that too much as being the solution, but I am going to give it a shot. So Strattera, that's what I meant to say. And so it's a new year, and I know it's just another day. I get that. But it does bring a sense of renewal, and I hope that you're feeling a bit of that in yourself, whether it's excitement about a new goal, or just feeling like you can kind of clear the slate of 2024, because 2024 can literally kiss the crack of my ass. It was awful. So I do feel a little better having that kind of cutting ties with last year feeling. I went to bed early, but woke up at like 12:01 to like text messages from my friends, which it wasn't from my phone, but I forgot that, like I wear my watch to bed, and the text messages come through my watch, so like it was buzzing, and I was like, what the fuck? Woke up and I wasn't like Happy New Year. I was like, what the fuck? So I saw those and everything, and then I went back to bed. But then when I woke up a little later, I felt a little better. And I know I've said before that I have these kind of ups and downs. It's not like a bipolar thing. It's that my depression like gets super low, as it has. You've probably seen the last few days I've been really, really low, and then it kind of relieves a little bit. And this morning I felt a little bit of relief. So that was nice, and I got to talk to one of my closest friends on the phone this morning. We've been friends for 30 years. We met in college. And you know what she said to me? She said something to me that meant so much. She said, "You're never too much for me." And that made me feel so loved, because as somebody who is depressed and a lifelong depressive, I am too much for a lot of people. And there is nothing wrong with that. People have to take care of themselves first. Absolutely. If somebody is, harming your mental health to be around, or it's just causing you too much stress, that's perfectly reasonable to have to put up a boundary, with that person. But there was something really wonderful to hear somebody say, no matter what happens with your depression and your mental illness and the ups and downs of this, you're never going to be too much for me. And that just meant so much. I've often felt in my life I'm either too much for some people or not enough for others. And to know someone is just going to love me regardless of whatever comes is huge. So that was a nice thing to wake up and have that conversation. Today I went to another movie, which is the second movie in a week, and my wallet can't handle it, so that's going to be the last one for a long time. But it was nice to go to movies, and I went to the damn dollar store again, and holy shit, Valentine's Day has now completely vomited all over everything, and that all needs to fuck off, because I don't need that happy shit in my face. No offense if you like Valentine's Day, but I've I've celebrated Valentine's Day with a significant other maybe 3 times in my whole life. Most of the time, I just wear black and, and try to get through the day. And this year, I most likely will be, half out of it from ECT on Valentine's Day. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I hope for you that your year ahead is everything you want it to be. And even if you don't get all the things you want, or maybe accomplish all the goals you set out for yourself, I hope that first and foremost, you feel loved. And I hope that you love yourself, because that is absolutely the hardest thing in the world. And all of us need it. We need to feel loved. We need to feel love from ourselves, from other people. So, at the very base of it, I hope your first resolution is to be kinder to yourself. And I need to be kinder to myself. And treat yourself the way you would treat others that you love. And I know that can be hard. So, Happy New Year. And hopefully the year ahead will treat us well.